Hello, ladies. A very good evening to all of you. I hope you guys are doing good. I would request you all to start your videos. Great. I can see some lovely faces across the screen. A digital hi to everyone. And let's get the process started. Today, we have a very, very special trainer, Miss Sonu Singh, who will be taking over and talking about your media interactions, your public image in a very, very appropriate and detailed manner. So let's welcome her. Sonu, may I please have you on screen?
Good evening, Harry.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am good. I think there is no reason to delay. The women are all yours, so take over and welcome on board.
Thank you so much, Harry, and good evening to the lovely faces that I see across the screen. A digital hi to all of you, and I'm sure you all must be doing really great in the winters if you are from the north. Okay, great. So today we'll be talking about a very special topic which deals with your media interaction and your media presence, wherein I'll be talking about. Okay, if I request people to please be on mute, ladies. Yeah, thank you so much. So आज हम बात करेंगे regarding social media interactions. What should your social media interactions be? And how you should behave in front of the media when you are giving your media bites, when you are giving your interview, how you should behave, appear, communicate, talk, everything in detail. Okay, so have a very, very keen open your ears, and like in the classroom teacher bolte hai na ki kaan khule rakh ke suno. So just be attentive. If you have any question, you can definitely ask me by the end of the session. We have a question answer round also, so that your all queries can get solved and you don't reach with any confusion. Okay, so when you are reaching on the 17th, which is just counted on your fingertips, you should not reach with any confusion over there. आपकी सारी clarity होनी चाहिए, सब कुछ होना चाहिए. एंड क्योंकि आप जाओगे, आप लैंड करोगे, आप ऑलरेडी सेलिब्रिटीज हो, आप ऑलरेडी एक सेलिब्रिटी माहौल में आ चुके हो, मूड में आ चुके हो, तो बिल्कुल कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होनी चाहिए. ओके, तो पहले पार्ट में लेट मी टॉक अबाउट बीइंग अ पब्लिक फिगर. ओके, नाउ व्हाट डू यू थिंक इज बीइंग अ पब्लिक फिगर? पब्लिक फिगर होने के क्या फायदे हैं और क्या नुकसान है? कोई मुझे बताएगा. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय पब्लिक फिगर एंड हाउ डज पब्लिक बीइंग अ पब्लिक फिगर बेनिफिट्स यू? तेरे नुकसान तो नहीं बात करेंगे, हम बेनिफिट की बात करते हैं. Anybody can just unmute themselves and just have a word with me. Is the question clear? Public figure क्या है? What is being a public figure? And how does being a public figure, benefit you, or does it any kind of cons?
Hi, Sonu.
Yeah,
good
please
evening.
go ahead. Good evening.
Being a public figure means that you are known to the public as somebody who the public looks up to. And the benefits of being a public figure is that you can set your own trends, you can voice your opinions to the public and help them reciprocate.
Absolutely. I like that sentence of yours when you said that you can set your trends and you can voice out your opinion for people to follow you. So now you all have an understanding that you all are already a public figure. Your social media handles are already handles of influencers, and you all have that power to influence others. Okay, you all have that power to make a voice. You all have the power to give your opinion and views and then influence others. So ये एक benefit है public figure का. Let others also just share it. What do you mean by public figure and how does it benefit you? Let the sharing come. Just एक benefit बता दो public figure का. आपको क्या लगता है benefit क्या है? क्यों किसी को public figure बनना चाहिए भाई? हम अपने घर में अच्छे तो है, like everybody knows us. हमें सब कोई जानता है. My friends knows me, my family knows me, where I work knows me, my college knows me. So why do you all want to become a public figure? Why do you all want this crown? Because with this crown comes a responsibility. Okay, so when you are wearing this crown, when you are putting it up on social media, when you are getting such media coverage, there is a responsibility, and you are already a public figure. So क्यों बनना है आपको public figure? क्या है benefit public figure बनने का? Who will tell me next?
To gain the popularity.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, Neetu, to gain popularity. Okay. Yeah, Sharon.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, it's the best platform to showcase our talent. we get the right
You
and
mean to say FCI is the best platform to showcase your talent?
no, I'm not talking about
Or
particularly
being a
FCR.
public figure? Hmm.
In worldwide, ma'am, I'm not talking only about the FCR. In worldwide also, we get the
Okay.
platform to showcase our talent.
Okay. Great.
I think Sonu's network buffered a little, so let's just wait for her to reconnect.
Yeah. I'm so sorry for the technical glitch. Yeah, Rajlakshmi, please go ahead.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Rajlakshmi.
Ma'am, I believe on my personal level, being a public figure would help me reach out more and more people.
Okay, great. So you want to reach out to more people. Great. Yes, Tabassum?
Yes, ma'am. I feel like being a public figure would be like very beneficial if we want to do some social work, like if we wanted to make betterment in the society for any kind of betterment, like for a child education, for something. So we'll be a group of people who'll work together that way.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that glitch, but I don't know, somehow my laptop has got snagged. Okay, great. So thank you all for being so patient with the technical glitch, and with technology, these things happens. So let's get ahead. Now, great. So with public figure comes up a responsibility wherein you need to voice your things, okay? Where you're voicing your thoughts, when you are writing down anything on social media, when people are commenting on your post, and when you are there to give some kind of an influence to people. Okay, so social media has, just give me a minute, let me just switch off my laptop. Okay, great. So जब आप सोशल मीडिया पे है, आपका जो हैंडल है, आपका जो इंस्टाग्राम हैंडल है, आपका जो फेसबुक हैंडल है, आपका जो यूट्यूब पेज है, ये हमेशा याद रखिए कि आज के बाद whatever you will be posting on it has to have some purpose towards it. You are not just going to post randomly anything, but आप जो भी post करेंगे उसके पीछे एक purpose होना चाहिए. Because anything written, when it goes to social media, when it is there in the print media, or when it is there on the web media or digital media, wherever it is, it stays for long. वो वहां हमेशा होती है. तो आप कुछ भी लिखते हैं, आप कुछ भी बोलते हैं, आप कोई भी मीडिया बाइट देते हैं, आप कोई भी इंटरव्यू देते हैं, आप कोई भी रील्स बनाते हैं, आप कोई भी कंटेंट शेयर करते हैं, always remember these things would be there on the social media forever, and you will be referred to it. So currently you are in the process of getting crowned. Okay, you all are winners, you are in the process of getting crowned. 1 crown, 2 crown, 3 crown. But the point is, your evaluation is on. Your evaluation is on from the judges who are there. Your evaluation is on from the people. Your evaluation is on from your peers. तो आपका सोशल मीडिया जो है वो एक तरह का आपका एक इवैल्यूएशन प्लेटफॉर्म बन गया है. एंड क्योंकि आप एक पब्लिक फिगर है, तो एक पब्लिक फिगर की जो भी वॉइस होती है, या जो भी उसके विचार होते हैं, या थॉट्स होते हैं, या व्यूज होते हैं, दे मैटर अ लॉट. पब्लिक ओपिनियन मैटर्स, right? So when you are a celebrity, for a celebrity, public opinion matters. So whatever comments you are getting on your post, the kind of comments you get, the kind of interaction you do with your followers matters a lot. इसीलिए जरूरी है कि as an FCR crown holder, as somebody who is getting to get crowned, as somebody who is entering a beauty pageant, right? Now, don't confuse between pageantry and modeling. They both are very different fields. A pageant has some prestigious position when you wear that crown, okay? A model is modeling, okay? I don't say that it's not prestigious, though that is a profession, वो एक profession है. But pageantry एक responsibility है. When you are wearing that crown, you are responsible for that crown. You are responsible for that platform. You are responsible for the people who look up to you, for girls who are looking up to you. Okay? So whatever you write, be mindful of what you write. Have a purpose behind writing. Now, what should that purpose be? That purpose can be either influencing yourself, wherein you are learning something, you are growing with it, or influencing someone else. So how will you influence others? You will influence others by the way, you give out your learnings, you share your personality, you share your real self. अगर आप सोशल मीडिया पे फेक करोगे, अगर आप कुछ भी चीज फेक करोगे, चाहे आपकी ओरिजिनलिटी आप फेक करो, आपका एग्जिस्टेंस आप फेक करो, आपका स्टाइल आप फेक करो, या आपकी कम्युनिकेशन आप फेक करो, आप कुछ भी फेक करते हो, जब आप रियलिटी में आओगे, जब आप प्रेजेंट होगे वहां पे, वो सबको दिख जाएगा. So don't fake anything on social media. That's the second point that you should remember. The first thing, have a purpose behind whatever you write, whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever you post. And the second thing is, don't fake anything. Show your real personality. See, आज के digital medium में it's very important कि face to face मिलने से पहले everybody wants to connect to that person on real basis, on reality basis. And social media is the best way to connect and network. तो अगर कोई आपको बुलाना चाहता है कि कोई एनजीओ है, या कोई ऐसे वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट चैनल है, या रोटरी क्लब है, अगर वो चाहेगा कि आई गेट दिस क्राउन होल्डर फॉर माय कीनोट स्पीच और एज अ गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर, so they would like to know, do you also relate to these kinds of things? So like somebody told me, Tabassum told me, कि for doing NGO works, or if you want to do some good work, it's good to have a public figure. क्यों? क्योंकि उससे आपका नाम होता है, आप जो भी बोलोगे लोग इन्फ्लुएंस होंगे। लेकिन अगर आपका सोशल मीडिया पेज कुछ भी उसके बारे में बात नहीं करता, like if you don't talk about anything social, if you don't believe in social work, if you don't it's not shown there, then why should anybody call you? Okay, so whatever you think, believe, do, please try to put it up on social media, and that should be your authenticity. So जितना हो सके अपनी authenticity maintain करें, जितना हो सके आप अपने आप को रियल में प्रूव करें कि ये ही है, this is what I am and this is what I believe and this is how I live my life. Okay, so that is the thing. Social media is not about faking. Beauty pageant is not about just showing beauty and just showing ki I have the crown and I have this beautiful face, makeup and everything. It's not like that. When you talk about social media, when you talk about beauty pageant and you talk about influence of beauty pageant on social media, it's all about the learning journey. It's all about the learning process. The crown, of course, matters at the end, but then what matters is how have you reached to that point? Because ये सबसे बड़ा सवाल होगा आपके media bite में. How have you reached to this point? What does this pageant mean to you? Okay, or did you ever plan for this pageantry? What has been your learning journey? So these are some questions which will come to you. So if you are not prepared, अगर आप इस process के through गए ही नहीं है, अगर आपने ये learning journey अपने learning के हिसाब से लिखी नहीं है, कहीं experience ही नहीं की है, then how will you answer these questions? Right? So always have a learning journey whenever you are posting about FSIA, whenever you are posting about such trainings, whenever you are posting about your growth as a person. So in the past 1 month, आप जो भी कुछ कर रहे हो, थोड़ा बहुत तो आप ग्रो कर ही रहे हो, थोड़ी बहुत तो आपकी लर्निंग्स हो ही रही है, आप इतने सारे लोगों से इंटरेक्ट कर रहे हो, कुछ ना कुछ हर किसी से आप सीख रहे हो. मैंने इतने सारे ट्रेनिंग्स दे दी है कि मैं आपसे सीखती हूँ. Be it how to sit, how to stand, how to talk, how to smile, how to walk, everything. Right? So being a trainer or being a person or being a beauty queen, your lifelong journey should be to learn. That is the most important thing that you should showcase people. Why it is important? Because see, when you are pageant holder, when you are a Miss category pageant holder, it is seen that you are a very person who is open to learn, who is very open-minded. If you don't show that journey, if you don't show your personality, if you don't show these attributes, then how will I come to know that you are worthy of the crown? The crown comes with certain attributes. It does not ऐसे ही सबको नहीं पहना दिया जाता है. Okay? The next thing that you need to focus on your social media is whenever you are doing something or whenever you are posting something, whatever you wear or whomever you meet or whatever learnings you put up, do give due credit to that person. So if you're wearing a certain kind of an outfit and you're posting yourself, from now on, start giving credit to the brand or to the people from whom you have bought that, or your makeup brand or your hair brand or your clothing brand, your shoes brand, your footwear brand. Q. Why is it important? Because everybody needs presence. हर किसी को दिखना है. Like as you have followers, the brands also have followers. So when you tag a certain brand and when I am seeing that brand, because I want to buy something, so I will see that yes, Shrimantika, Neetu, Ramaya has wore something which is very nice. Let me see from which brand has she taken up. So that gives them coverage. That gives them, a visibility. So you also have to create visibility for the brand, because going future, if somebody wants to collaborate with you, why should they collaborate? If they are not seeing that, till the point you are wearing the crown every day that you wear or every day that you do, whenever. So take it a point when you come to that place, or even when you are practicing your walk, or you are eating your food, or you are buying something, purchasing something, you're trying something, try to tag that brand so that the brand becomes aware that yes, you are promoting them and they become your customer in the future. That is how you attract customers for yourself. ऐसे ही कोई नहीं आ जाएगा कि हाँ आपने क्राउन पहना तो मैं आपको बुला लेता हूँ. क्यों बुलाएगा आपको? Okay, so try to give due credit to everybody whom you meet on social media or whose products you are using, and it's always good to support local brands, because then local brands will support you when they want a face for themselves or something like that. Okay, so collaboration works. So always try to work in collaboration. Even try to tag your fellow mates, so that you know that this friendship has grown. So whenever you will come there, when you meet your fellow mates, when you put pictures, please do ask them that can I tag you? That is the etiquette or basic etiquette that you should follow before tagging anyone. definitely ask them, can I tag you? And if nobody is going to say no to it, but that's your job of asking, right? The fifth thing that you need to do is when you are giving due credit and all, use the proper hashtag so that your photos and videos can rank. Don't use poor picture quality. Don't use poor video quality. That will lower your ranking as per the algorithm of that platform. So always use high pictures, high picture resolution, or good picture quality, good video quality, good sound quality, so that you rank. And as you rank, of course, you gain followers. As you gain followers, you become popular. As you gain popularity, of course, there are different, levels of getting Miss Popular and all those things, the subtitles. So you get into those things also. That is why it is very important. Now, I have told you what to do on social media. And yes, consistency is very important. So if you want to get ranked, if you want your profile to grow, if you want that you should be visible as a public figure, one thing that you need to focus on is consistency, giving consistent content, consistent quality content. Because as a public figure, aap agar dekhoge, every celebrity has that. So consistent does not mean morning, evening, night, every day, 24/7 you are doing that. No, I don't mean that. So if you are posting every alternate day, see that every alternate day something or the other goes out from your social media handle, either about your learning, either about your journey, either about your personality, either about your views, either about your thoughts, or just being you. Something or the other has to go on your social media, tagging the relevant people using the relevant hashtags. Okay, so that is the mantra to be on social media as a celebrity. Now, what not to do on social media as a celebrity? First and foremost, don't get into any kind of commenting fights. Jo comments mein fights chalte hain na, like if somebody has posted nasty thing, you can ignore him or her, or you can report, but don't get into giving clarifications and then putting up something else and then putting up something else. We don't want that, because that is going to pull your image down. That person does not have an image at all. Whoever is commenting bad, or whoever is commenting, commenting certain things which should not be commented, they don't have an image. They are not celebrities. But if you get into any kind of, getting explanation on the social media, that pulls your image down. So don't do that. First and foremost, जिसने लिखा है लिखने दो. अगर इग्नोर कर सकते हो इग्नोर करो, हाइड कर सकते हो हाइड करो, रिपोर्ट करना है रिपोर्ट कर दो, बट उसके साथ लड़ाई नहीं करनी है. Or you can give one bold statement of yours and you are done if you want to answer, but then that will lead to another question, another answer. So don't get into that loop and chain, because that is very, very poisonous, I will say, for your social media image. Okay. The second thing that you should not do is post anything negative on anybody's platform. You might not agree with somebody's thoughts, somebody's views. That's absolutely fine. Everyone is an individual. Everyone has their own brains. सब अलग तरीके से सोचते हैं. सबका thought अलग होता है. If you don't agree with somebody, you can definitely write that I disagree with your point and then make your valid point, but don't use anything negative. No harsh word, no negative comments. You can always appreciate it, and you can rightly say that I agree to disagree with you. This is my viewpoint. Simple. If you have to write, अगर अंदर से उतनी खुजली चुल मच रही है कि नहीं मुझे कुछ तो लिखना है, then please write this कि I am happy about your thoughts, or I appreciate your thoughts, but I would agree to disagree. These are my thoughts. Simple. Otherwise चुल नहीं मच रही तो बहुत अच्छा, प्लीज चुल ना मचाए, क्योंकि जितना आप कम चुल मचाएंगे उतना आप सोशल मीडिया पे क्लीन फिगर रहेंगे. And as a celebrity, it's very important to remain clean. Otherwise, अगर आप देखोगे जिस तरह से celebrities handle करते हैं अपने PR को, they are very intelligent. It's not that कि उनका thought नहीं है, उनको गुस्सा नहीं आता या ये नहीं है, but जहां आप negative commenting में चले जाओगे वहां आपका image down हो जाएगा. Okay. The third thing, do not post anything which is too personal to you. Okay. So might be that you might be a party animal. You might be somebody who likes to party late night and all those things. Don't post it too much, because that would create again a negative image for you as a crown holder, as a Miss category crown holder. Because understand, the crown has some attributes, as I already told. And when you are crowned as a Miss, crown as a Miss Forever Miss or Mrs. India. That means that you are a person who is very humble, grounded to earth, who has values, who has beliefs, who is very warm, who is very welcoming. That does not get into the in the picture of being a party animal who is daily partying and all those things. I don't say that don't do it. Please, that is your personal life, but try to keep it as minimal as possible. Okay. The third thing that you should not be doing on social media is posting too much of PDA. Now, you might have relationships which are beautiful, which might have relationship with many of the people in terms of having special relationships and all those things. Try and limit it and don't put it too much on social media during your journey, because again, that is an image breaker kind of a thing. Put it a little bit here and there. Of course, your special relationships are special. Your boyfriends are special, or your would-be fiancés are special, but then don't post it too much. Too much of PDA. See, too much of anything is bad. Either you are putting up too much of negative comment, too much of PDA, too much of partying, too much of things which should not be put up. Keep it limited. Of course, everybody knows in today's world that this is the new normal, or this is normal for everybody. But then try to maintain an image which is clean, which is pure, which is admirable, which is, like, yes, she is worthy of the crown. She has some ground. She has some values. She has some beliefs. Right? So these are the things that you should be taking care when social media is concerned, and your handles are to be treated now like an influencer handle. So see how influencers talk, see how influencers behave, see what kind of photos are they putting up, what kind of message they are trying to share across. So be humble enough to share your learning journey, be humble enough to share your failures, but give them also the point that how did you succeed. It's okay. Everybody wants to know that did you fail anybody time. Okay, हर celebrity के बारे में लोग ये जानना चाहते हैं कि आप कितने बार fail हुए, लेकिन उससे भी ज़्यादा जानना चाहते हैं कि आप कैसे उठे. So don't talk about anything negative in your life too much. अगर failures है तो है, that's a part of life, right? But how did you grow? What did you do? How this smile happened, or how this crown happened, or what were the hindrances that you went through? बात जरूर करे, but not much. Okay, try to focus on the positives, try to influence others that if I can do, you can also do it. That should be your motto. Good enough. So this is all about social media that I wanted to share with you. Build an image which you want people to see for yourself. So if you want that my image should be like an influencer image, do like that. Your image should be like a fashionista, behave like that. Your image should be like a person who talks her mind out, be like that. Just be the person whom you want others to view. Now, image is not something which others make it for you, okay? Image is something which others believe you are because you want them to believe that. So if you want others to believe in you, that you are a trustworthy person, you are a real person, and you are a person whom they can look up to, you have to build an image like that. Post consistently. Consistent quality post is what you should be doing. Okay, wherever you are tagging FSIA, wherever you are tagging the trainers, see to it that the tagging is proper. You are not tagging in anything which should not be tagged. Keep your personal and your professional life completely different in a balanced way, I mean to say. For that, you don't need to open another account. On the same account, you can post everything, but keep a balance. What do you want to show more? Okay, relatability. You should have, people should be able to relate to you. So if Neetu or Samantika or Tabassum or Raj Lakshmi has 1,000 followers or 10,000 followers or even million followers on your account, they should be able to relate to you. कि yes, मेरी भी ये प्रॉब्लम है, या मेरा भी ये एस्पिरेशन है, या मैं भी ये क्राउन ले सकती हूँ, या मेरी भी ये लर्निंग जर्नी है, या मेरा भी ये फेलियर है, या मेरा भी ये सक्सेस है. Or keep things which are real. Okay, I can also wear something like this. I can also do this makeup. I can also talk like this. I can also be like this. So relatability hona bahut zaruri hai, right? So this was all about your social media. Now coming to media bites, media interaction, media interview sounds so interesting. कि चलो media आएगी, 10 लोग होंगे सामने, camera सामने होगा, mic होगा, I'll talk and speak and everything. But believe me, when that mic comes in front of you, everything goes out for glitz, because with that mic, 10 people are also clicking here, there, ma'am idhar, ma'am udhar, ma'am idhar, ma'am udhar. जब आप सुनेंगे, तो you will get totally baffled कि बोलना किसको है, देखना किसको है, right? So when you are in a media interaction, when you are having a media bite, one thing which I will ask you to practice from now on is the practice of how to smile, how to walk, how to stand, how to sit, and of course, how to maintain your calm and composure. Because crown लेने के बाद जो media bite होगी उसमें बहुत excitement होती है. Okay, you might be a person जो बहुत ही excited person who is very bubbly, who is all over the place, who wants to shout out from inside saying, I'm feeling very happy. But then you can't do that. You have to maintain your calmness. You have to maintain the composure of that beauty queen. You have to maintain that, aura, जिसे हम बोलते हैं कि yes, the crown has to speak for itself, not your aggressive body language or a loud body language. Okay. So when you are in media, in front of your media, so as Rajesh sir yesterday only told, from the moment you land in Jaipur, the clicking starts, the media bite starts, the interrogation or the interview, everything starts. So what should you do? Always follow these 5 tips. Okay, this 5, A, B, C, D, E. If you know A, B, C, D, E till Z, don't have to go till Z. You have to just follow these 5 alphabets. Appearance, A for appearance, B for behavior, C for communication, D for your digital presence, and E for your etiquette. So this is the A, B, C, D, E of image management, which you need to learn and you need to practice. So what does appearance means? Appearance means that every single time you step out of your room or you are stepping out in front of a crowd, your appearance should be proper. Now, that does not mean false lashes, high makeup, glitter, gloss, everything, but it should be a complete look. Wherein, if I make you stand in front of media, you will look beautiful and you will look very natural when you speak to them, right? So start working. Even today, you are not late. Agar aaj se bhi aap shuru karte hain, you have almost 7 days or 8 days or 10 days to practice your daily makeup, right? The daily basic makeup that you need to do, your daily basic hair that you need to maintain, your footwear, the way you will walk and stand on that footwear, and your complete look, the clothing, the accessories, the watch, the bag that you will carry, every single thing. Your appearance has to be proper, completely proper, complete. There should be no zone to say that, no, this was not correct in you. Your hair was not correct, or your lip color was not correct, or your shoes were not correct, or your, clothes were looking a little old. So take care of the clothes that you will be bringing there, or take care of the clothes on which you will go out, right? Because wherever you are going now, also, if you are visiting places now, if you are traveling, if you're going somewhere, please be in your proper attire that look complete, neat and complete, right? So work on your appearance. That is very, very important. You cannot miss it saying that, okay, theek hai, abhi to so ke uthe na, jumpsuit mein hi chale jate hain. No. The moment you step out of that bed, you have to be in your mind that now I need to get ready. Without being ready, you are not supposed to step out of your room. In your house also currently. Hotel mein to of course you can't, because aapki 6 baje se scheduling hai. So imagine आपको 4 बजे या 5 बजे उठना पड़ेगा, and then you have to get ready for it. So you have to be on your toes. So that is all about your appearance. Now your grooming. So your nails, your hands, your footwear, everything, your entire proper grooming should happen. तो आपके जो पार्लर के काम है, आपका अगर हेयर का काम है, आपका थ्रेडिंग, वैक्सिंग जो भी है, you have to get it properly done and come and get into that habit of being and looking prim and proper every single time. No, it's not that celebrities don't have their downfalls and we have not seen them in bad looks. That's absolutely fine. That's being normal human. But the majority of the time, you should be prim and proper as per your appearance is concerned, with terms of having media bites, because you don't know when media will come to you. You don't know when you have to give which kind of a bite. Okay, you don't know which who will come and what will they ask you questions. You should always be ready for it. Be ready for it. Be on your toes. The second thing is behavior. Now, in behavior, you might be a very loud person. You might be a very calm and a composed person, but create a balance between the two. Don't go so loud that you are all over the place. So, हमारी ऐसी habit होती है. There are few, personalities or characters, I will say, who wants to be at every pocket in that place. Don't try to be that, because you can't be at every pocket of your place. You have to conserve your energies also. And there are some people who just like to be at one pocket and they don't want to mingle with anybody. You can't do that also. आपको हर किसी से मिलना भी है, आपको मैक्सिमम लोगों के साथ इंटरैक्ट भी करना है, right? So please create a balance in your behavior wherein you are not behaving like you are jumping from one tree to the other tree, and neither you are looking like you are sitting in your cocoon. So there are two extremes. Don't be into that. Try to balance it out. Meet as many people as possible, but still behave as if you are very calm, composed. You know, Rani wali feel aani chahiye ki yes, you look like a beauty queen, but that does not add to your attitude in a negative sense. Carry an attitude which is very positive, very vibrant, you know, which is very, very warm and welcoming. That should be your attitude, not that I am the queen, I am the crown, I don't want to mix with anybody. You are all fine, right? Because we all are at the same platform. The second thing in your behavior comes is your body postures. So the way you stand, the way you sit, the way you walk, the way you smile, the way you look, the way you enter a room, everything has to be at your T. So when giving media bites also, these things are noticed by media. Okay, so your body language speaks out a lot. So if your body language is not confident, it's not giving out the signal that you are a confident person, it will get captured in media. It will get captured in the cameras, because understand, cameras never lie. They only speak what they see, what they capture. So if you want to fake the camera that's saying that, no, I am very nervous, but I'm still confident, you have to have a body posture, body language, which is very, very confident. Okay. Now giving media interviews, either you will sit and give a media interview or you will stand and give a media interview. So for your standing posture, try to learn any one of the standing posture that has been sent to you across by Shalja. So the walk, and then you have 3 postures, I think, which you need to ace. Similarly, in your sitting posture, you have to ace one sitting posture that you will give, that you will adorn when you are giving media interview. So जब भी आप media interview के लिए बैठेंगे, so never face the camera blank like this. So I never face the camera blank like this. My body is always a little tilted. Why? Because that creates an arch for you, that creates a body language for you. If you sit flat like this, it falls really flat. Okay. So how will you sit? So अगर आप media interview के लिए देंगे, या तो आप कोई chair होगी या stool होगी या कोई high rise चीज होगी जिस पे आप बैठोगे. So always try to sit like this. So just your shoulders, give it a tilt a little. Okay, give your shoulders a little tilt. So it will get to a 15-degree or a 30-degree angle as per your body movement. And then what happens? When you sit like this, your back becomes automatically straight. So जब आप ऐसे बैठते हो ना, you are automatically going to slouch. तो आप जब भी ऐसे बैठोगे, आप इतनी ऐसे बहुत देर तक नहीं बैठ सकते. You will automatically slouch. So what do? You just turn your body and sit straight. So your back becomes straight. The second thing is your face does not turn. Your face has to be directly facing towards the camera lens. So जिससे भी आप interview देंगे या जिससे भी आप बात करेंगे, always look into that person's eye. Right? Now, if you think there are many people, I'm not able to look into everybody's eyes, then at least when whoever is asking you the question, look at that person, smile, say thank you, and then start your answer. Okay. If the person says no, look in the camera and directly answer, then you just look at the lens of the camera and answer there. You don't need to look at the person at all, because generally जो camera होता है, camera के पास ही वो बंदा बैठा होता है. So when you talk, it's like they are capturing like that. So this is one thing that you need to take care of. How do you sit? The second thing that you need to take care of is your hands and your legs. Now, wearing a 3-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch heels, it's very uncomfortable to sit like this flat. So your heels, जो heels होगी ना, वो जमीन पे ऐसे इतनी ऊंची होती है, तो you can't sit flat like this. So you have to always tilt. Okay, so what do? Now you don't just tilt your feet. सिर्फ feet को tilt नहीं करना, पूरे leg को tilt करना है. So there are 3 sitting positions. How to keep your legs? I have created a video and I've shared with Harry. She will be sharing with you. It's on YouTube. So you just check how do you sit on the wearing a 5-inch heel. So either you can sit like a queen. Now, have you seen Lady Diana sitting or the recent queen sitting, right? So if you see wearing a short skirt or something, she will never sit like this flat. She will always sit like this slant. So both her legs go slant in one direction, at an angle, because that is how you sit. You don't sit flat like this. Otherwise, your knees जो होंगे ना वो ऐसे खुल जाते हैं. तो knees ऐसे खुल जाते हैं तो वो awkward लगती है. इसलिए you make a slant. So your knees, ये अगर knees हैं आपके, तो वो joint रहते हैं एक दूसरे के साथ. ठीक है. The second position is called the cross. So how do you cross it? You just cross it at the ankle. तो ये अगर आपका ankle है, ये अगर आपकी heels है, ये आपका ankle है. So your जो आपकी dominant leg होगी, that goes below, and जो आपका non-dominant leg होता है, वो उसके ऊपर rest करता है. तो you sit like a crossed ankle. नीतू इतना imagine मत करो. I've created the video. You can see. Okay, don't try to imagine so much. You can practice it. So just wear your heels. अब अपने heels पहनना, जो भी heels पे आप practice कर रहे हो, and उस पे sitting posture भी आप practice कर लेना, right? So ये 2-3 sitting postures हैं जो आप देख सकते हो, and देख के you can just ace any one of them in which your legs are comfortable. Understand? अगर आपके legs comfortable नहीं होंगे तो आपके face पे दिखता है. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि हम कुछ भी पहन लें legs पे या heels पहन लें या कैसे भी पहन लें. Anything, any part of your body, any sitting posture, standing posture, any kind of a cloth, if it is not comfortable on your body, how much ever you try to fake it, it will be shown in your expressions. ठीक है. तो हमेशा जो भी आप पहनो, जो भी आप करो, उसमें प्रैक्टिस कर लो एक बार, ताकि आप वो डिस्कम्फर्ट ना दिखे आपके फेस पे. Okay. After the legs comes your hands. Now what to do with your hands? So if you have a mic to talk, okay, if you are getting a mic to talk, hold it with your dominant hand, and with your non-dominant hand you can use it to answer the question or to emphasize anything. तो जैसे अगर आपको कुछ समझाना है या बताना है या कुछ add on करना है, you can definitely use your non-dominant hand. Otherwise, please put the hands down. It should be not flat down, it should always be open. Understand, anything flat or anything which is down, closed, it is a closed body language. Right? So you should always put your hands open, palm open. Jitna aap khula rakhoge, it is depicting that you are an open person, you have an open mind, you are open to questions, and you are eager to answer. The moment you cross it, or the moment you put your hands like this and you put it down, it becomes that you are not open to questions. To just put one hand on the other and put it down like this. Right? If you have a collar mic, if you have a mic which is at your mouth or at your collar, then your both hands are free. So what do? Use them to answer your question. So how will you use it? Now, you can't use it all over your body. So from your shoulder to your elbow, this part from your shoulder to your elbow, keep it as close to your body as possible. And when you are sitting in a tilt, it automatically comes like this. Okay? So from your shoulder to your elbow, keep it close to your body. Don't move this too much. आपके elbow से आपके fingers तक. Okay? Only this is the part that you are allowed to move in a proper normal etiquette session. जब आप बात कर रहे हैं, आप बस इतना ही. तो if you see my frame, I'm just using this much. If I start using this, then this will acquire a lot of space. This is called space. So the more I open my body, the more space I will try to cater. And the more space you try to cater, you are everywhere. So don't do that. तो आप अपने हाथों को थोड़ा close रखिएगा इसको अपनी body से. Don't move it too much and just use from here to here. So this is the part of the body that you should be using, and keep it in an open posture. So you can make a steeple like this and sit, or you can just cross it a little. बहुत ज़्यादा हमें close नहीं करना है, fist नहीं बनाना है. Okay? So just close, थोड़ा सा cross करके, and you just keep it like this in the fingers and you just put it down. Or you hold it like this. Right? So these are the few positions or open arm or open body language position that you should be practicing so that it becomes easier for you to do it. Because हमारी आदत होती है, कोई पेन है या माइक का वायर है या रॉड है या अपने कपड़े हैं या बाल है. We try to fidget with all these things when we are answering. Why? Because we are thinking. So हमें सोचने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ चाहिए होता है. You know, as our brain thinks, how does our brain think? You know, our brain is a primitive brain. So हमारे primitive brain का एक part अभी भी है जहाँ पे उसको ऐसा लगता है कि जब तक मैं कुछ पकड़ूंगा नहीं ना, तब तक मेरा confidence नहीं आता. You know, it wants to grab onto something to give that support, to give that confidence in you कि नहीं, there is somebody somewhere around me to hold me. So don't do that. Try to keep as open as body language as possible. Don't fidget with anything. Right? So this is the complete body language that you should be following. And of course, your smile and your eye contact, that should be your best feature. So smile, aap sabne seekhi hai, the pageant smile, which is smile. Right? So you should always have this pageant smile on. चाहे question ना समझ में आ रहा हो, confusion है, nervousness है, you are not clear, whatever it is, you don't know the answer, but this pageant smile should always be there. उन्हें लगना चाहिए कि नहीं, you understand everything. You are not here to give them a confused look or a blank look or a poker face. Okay, वहाँ media में वो सब नहीं चलता. You should always have the pageant smile. The second thing is about your eye contact. Now, how do you maintain a constant eye contact? आप constant eye contact ऐसे करके देखते रहोगे तो लगेगा घूर रहे हो. So what do? आप एक there are two gaze. So one is called the power gaze and one is called the social gaze. Okay, which you need to practice. How will you practice that? So these are your two eyes, right? So in your power gaze position, generally when we are in business or a very, very formal kind of a setup. So if you are giving an interview with one person, very formal setup, and you are, answering the questions, have just make a mental triangle with the person's face. Just make a mental triangle with the person's face from his mid of his forehead on top till his eyes. So this is the zone of power gaze wherein you are supposed to look. So that will help you in maintaining a constant eye contact with that person. So you are not looking directly in the eyes also and still having an eye contact, which is direct, right? The second thing which you should maintain is a social gaze. Now, what is a social gaze? So from your nose, when you go down till your lips. So this is the area that you have for social gaze. जब बहुत ज़्यादा लोग होते हैं, तो आप हर किसी को eye contact नहीं कर सकते. So you see anywhere within this area, and that becomes your social gaze. Okay? So this is about your body language and behavior that you have to take care of. The third thing is communication. Now, media bite is all about talking, is all about communication, is all about how you communicate well. So इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा important है कि whichever language you are speaking, might be speaking English, you might be speaking Hindi, you might be comfortable both in English and Hindi, but try to stick to one language. And जिस भी language में आप बात करें, उस language का जो pronunciation है, जो लहजा है, जो लय है, जो clarity of words है, वो आप जरूर से रखें. Don't mix it. Okay, don't use anything which is local or जो चलता है kind of a language. Please use a very polished language. उसके लिए start practicing from right now. If you know you are using a lot of fillers. Now, what are fillers? So fillers are words like okay, like. ये आप use क्यों करते हैं? Because you are not prepared for the answer. And when you are not prepared for the answer, you are in the thinking process. So when you are thinking one line after the other line, between two thoughts, the brain starts to think and the mouth says, why should I keep quiet? Let me talk. So it starts using fillers for that matter. So people have that habit of saying, I know this is going to happen, but so this does not sound good at all. So practice your answers a lot. So जैसे मैंने questions बोले थे आपको कि how are you feeling with the crown? Or how was your journey with FSIA? Or how has your journey been till now? What are the preparations did you do? How have you reached this position? What is your future? Where do you see your goals? What kind of things you want to do after winning this crown? So these are some questions which generally people ask. Tell us something about yourself, or tell us something about your background. How has your family supported you, or how have you supported yourself? So make a list of such questions which could be asked to a crown winner. Okay, you can go through a few interviews and you can see that. I will also share a video with you of Manushi Chiller where she is giving an interview, a media interview, where you need to see what kind of questions come up. Secondly, you also need to analyze Manushi. How is she sitting? How is she talking? How is she smiling? How much is her voice? What is the voice tone? What is the voice throw? Everything. Just imagine yourself in sitting in her position, like her, like a crown winner, like Miss India or Mrs. World, and then think about answering the questions. Now, all your questions should not be answered more than 5 lines. उससे ज़्यादा हमें नहीं बोलना है. उससे कम भी नहीं बोलना है. We are not supposed to answer in one word or a one-liner. Try to keep your answers minimum 3 to 5 lines. That crisp your answer should be, so that people get your point. And also they are not bored of long answers. So हम excitement में बहुत कुछ बोल जाते हैं, but that is not the thing. So work on your fillers. If you are a very fast speaker, control your speech. If you are a very slow speaker, work on how you can increase it. Okay. How can you reduce the fillers? To reduce the fillers, start using pauses, start using breathing techniques, which can help you reduce those fillers. Okay, so fillers को कैसे आप replace करेंगे? तो जैसे ही आपको लगेगा कि आपका filler आ रहा है, stop talking right then. Just take a break, a pause of 3 counts. So you just take a pause, 1, 2, 3, 3 seconds, millisecond even. Okay, so just take a 3 millisecond pause and then you start doing the sentence. तो उससे क्या होगा? आपके brain को भी time मिलेगा to think and you will not use fillers a lot. Right? Are you clear with this? So communication mein, it's very important for you to write down the questions, write down the answer and practice it in front of people. Now, if you get an option of, going out and speaking to people and getting into gathering and speaking to strangers, do practice that. Grab that opportunity. Go and, do some kind of a public speaking so that it helps you relieve your stress of talking in public or talking with people. Digital presence, D, I have already spoken about how your digital presence should be. So I'll not elaborate more on it. Last is etiquette. Now, etiquette is everything. The way you greet people, to the way you eat on a dining table, to the way you maintain your room, to the way you, interact with people, to the way you hold your knife and fork, everything matters in etiquette. So understand your mannerism, your etiquette, your humbleness, the way you respond, the way you greet, meet, everything is seen and counted. And as a crown holder, you should have a certain level of etiquette. You should maintain a certain level of, mannerism and things which can help you grow further in your life. And this is not only for FCR, this is for your lifetime. Okay, this is for your lifetime learning that you should understand that yes, be it family gatherings, be it professional gathering, be it a personal gathering, you have to maintain those etiquettes because it can't happen कि आपने family में तो जैसे हैं आप वैसे बिंदास होके घूम रहे हैं आप personal में जाके या professional में जाके आप etiquette maintain करेंगे. ये possible ही नहीं. You can't be in that zone for every single time. अगर वो आपकी natural habit नहीं है तो आप कभी भी आप हर जगह same ही दिखोगे. Okay, whenever you meet people here, now understand I have got a lot of questions. How do I meet people? So if you know that person really well, if you have a connection with him, it's okay to go and hug them and be chirpy and say hi, hello, but be professional in that also. Maintain a formality in that. But if you don't know that person, you're meeting them for the first time, or you're meeting your trainers, you're meeting the organizers, don't go and just try to hug them and everything and blah blah blah. Don't try to do that at first level. First, meet them very professionally in a very formal way. Further ahead, if they extend a gratitude saying that, yes, now we can meet up close, do that. Use your judgment. That's it. Don't be so hyper about it or don't be so nervous about it. Just use your proper judgment. How actually can you meet and greet people there? Right? So these are the 5 things that you should be always taking care of. A, B, C, D, E, and that will help you in gaining a perfect, media presence. That will help you become more confident. That will help you in giving a great media bite. I hope this session added to your value something. And if you have any question, you can just ask me. I'm open to questions right now. If anybody of you has any question, just raise your hand and we can take up few questions. If there are no questions, then back to you, Harry. And I wish all of you crown holders a beautiful, beautiful journey. May your crown shine with you as you always shine with yourself. Just believe in yourself, have a purpose in life. And I think things would be really great for you.
Thank you so much, Sonu. Thank you so much. I am sure the participants and of course now the celebrities had a good time interacting with you. I am sharing Sonu's Instagram details and Facebook as well. So you can reach out to her in case, you have any more queries. She's all yours to answer and she will be guiding you during the finale journey as well. I'm sure she's super excited to meet you all now. So, unki sikhai hui cheezon ki izzat rakh lena, like I always say. So thank you so much, Sonu. We'll take your leave and I will be just having my last words with the participants.
Okay, thank you so much, Hari. Bye-bye. All the best, all of you.